Hey, welcome to Let the Light in TV. I am Craig Christoffersen, and today we are reviewing the Samyang autofocus 12mm f2 wide-angle lens. And this is wide. I can reach out with my hand right now and I can touch the lens. I'm only an arm's length away. It is super wide. But first, let's do some build quality, all right? So, Samyang say this is the world's first autofocus 12mm for the Sony E-mount lens. Now, build quality, it is very small and compact and light. You can just tuck it into your book bag and it's super easy to carry around. It doesn't cause any problems or congestion at all. Now, if you want to bring the lens hood with you, the lens hood is going to add a couple centimeters of distance. It does not reverse to make it and keep it compact in the same size that it is built in. And so if you want to carry the lens hood around, just keep in mind you're going to take up just a little extra space, although it's really not at all an issue or a big deal. It has a micro patterned focus ring on it, which feels very good. I like the grip that it gives you. Additionally, when using the focus ring, it's very smooth on adjustment, and so using it on a slow turn or kind of a quick focus pull or snap, the travel distance, as far as I can tell, remained the same, which was wonderful because you do that small focus pull. You make sure that your first point of focus and your second point of focus are what you want and that they are indeed in focus. And then if you just snap, using that muscle memory, using those markers that you just created, those identifying points, it's the same. It doesn't seem like acceleration threw it off at all. It's the same travel distance as far as I can tell, which is wonderful. You can just set that muscle memory in, then you can snap back and forth and keep your two items in focus that you're trying to capture. Now, it has weather sealing, as a large f2 aperture, as a linear STM focus motor, which performs extremely well. The smallest focus distance is 20 centimeters away. That's 0.66 feet. And you don't really want my face that close. It gets a little bit creepy, but there you go. It is possible, and it does track all the way in. Okay, I'll stop doing that. It just looks weird. It has 62mm threading, so if you want to use an ND filter or something like that, 62mm is the measurement you are looking for. So build quality, it's fantastic. It's small, it's compact, it's light, and it's built very, very up to a high standard. Very, very up to a high standard. Does make sense. It's built up to a high standard, okay? It's awesome. It's great. Now, let's talk about real world usage. I brought this on a ski trip to Mont Tremblant, and what I really wanted to do, I really wanted to use this lens up on the hill. Unfortunately, I didn't do it because on our morning run, we got up 7:40 in the morning, went on the hill, and it was beautiful. Fresh snow had just fallen. We had fresh powder for the day, and we got up there, and it was minus 33. It was so cold, our goggles froze over with ice. So I was not too keen on using the camera then. And then later on in the day, I was just enjoying time with my family, and it was still about minus 20, and so I wasn't really too keen on operating the camera on the hill at that point and having my bare hands out in that weather. But it was beautiful. But anyways, I got shots of the town, and so here I'll let them roll. I got shots of the gondola ride, and this lens performs wonderfully. Now, at first, whenever I snapped this lens on, it blew me away how wide it was. It almost felt like it was a fisheye lens. That's how wide it was. But over time of using it and seeing the results that it has produced and how wide of the view that it can capture, and just, especially when you're capturing something like Mont Tremblant, which is just a beautiful area. You want everything. You're like, I want all of this in the frame. I want to capture it all. And this lens allowed me to do that. It produced some wonderful, wonderful, beautiful results here, especially with that setting sun and just, that almost pastel sky, that golden hour light. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm extremely pleased with the footage that I got for video use. It was beautiful. Now, Samyang says that this would be an excellent lens for astrophotography. I've not tested that out. If you do want to see the test of that and the review of that, then here is a link to Dustin Abbott's channel where he is going to review that and give you the information as far as using this lens for astrophotography. Kind of wrapping things up here and my thoughts and opinion on this lens. It is a amazing lens for wide angle. It may throw you off at how wide it is, but as far as capturing landscapes, amazing. Additionally, it would be very strong for capturing interiors. If you are kind of a real estate photographer and you're trying to capture the inside of a home, this is going to be an incredible tool for you, especially with that large f2 aperture. You can open right up, get all that light in, especially if you're in a basement or something like that where you don't necessarily have windows to let that natural light in. This lens is going to be an amazing tool for you to utilize and have in your toolkit to just really open up and really make that space seem as big as you possibly can. So, wrapping it all up, I believe that this is a wonderful lens. It's built good, it performs extremely well, and additionally, let's talk about the price. Just in conclusion, let's talk about the price. It was released at $400 US. It is still $400 US, and in fact, right now, if you, this almost, sounds like a TV advertisement. I'm not trying to, this isn't a late night infomercial, but right now it is on sale for, I believe it's 370. It's either 360 or 370 American dollars right now. It's on sale. So if you want to grab it now, this really does have my highest recommendation. I mean, the focus is strong on it, the image quality is strong on it, and if you want to really dig into the details, go and check out Dustin Abbott's definitive review, and you're going to see, the amount of distortion, the amount of barrel distortion, the amount of vignetting is all quite minimal. Completely, this is a very capable lens. It's got absolutely a wonderful grade from me. I love using it, and I love the results from Mont Tremblant that I got. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm so happy with it. Anyways, other than that, I hope you have a great day. Links to purchase it are down below. If you want to get to Dustin Abbott's channel, the links were in the video. They will also be down below. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and remember to let the light in.